Hi, this is Miss Claywell here with Skill 16 Parallel and Perpendicular Lines. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that. So our goal is to be able to identify parallel and perpendicular lines and be able to find them. We're going to go ahead and graph line 1, 2, and 3. Line 1 I'm going to graph in this color. So my slope is 1/2 and I'm starting at 1. Up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. And that's line 1. This is going to be line 2. My slope is 1/2 again, but I'm starting at 2. Up 1 over 2, up 1 right 2, up 1 right 2. We have enough to create a line. And then the third one, my m is -2, and I'm starting at +2, so I'm starting at +2 and down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. So now we're going to think about what is similar about the slopes from line 1 and 2. They're the same slopes. And what is different is our y-intercept. The slopes of 2 and 3, they're opposite. Reciprocals. So when we say reciprocals, that means like 1 over 2 and 3 over 4. How do the graphs of 2 and 3 differ? They have different slopes. So this kind of leads to this idea, the definition of something that's parallel. Parallel lines are the same slope. Same slope. Say y-intercepts, the same lines are the same slope. Sorry. Parallel lines are same slope. Different y-intercept. Same lines or same slope. Intercept. The y-intercept moves / shifts the graph up or down. Perpendicular lines intersect at a 90-degree angle. Perpendicular slope are the opposite. Reciprocals. So for example, 2/3 and -3 over 2. Our numerator is now the denominator, and what was positive is now negative. So if I could think of other things, 2/5, the opposite of 2/5 is 5 over 2 with a negative. negative 3 over 1. I can think of that, flip it, 1 over 3, but it's now positive. This one says to find the slope parallel to this line. I don't know the slope of these lines. So I'm getting y by itself. So parallel line means the same slope. Perpendicular line, we draw this little right angle thing. I'd flip it and it's now the opposite sign. So it was negative, now it's positive. This one's right. This one says to write an equation that goes through this point. Perpendicular. So my original slope is m equals negative 1 over 2. So perpendicular is two over 1, or just 2. So my perpendicular slope is 2. My 2, 1 is my point, x comma y, or x1, y1. So now I can use my y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. I made a mistake. And then I can plot that. So one of the perpendicular slopes, I took the original slope and switched it. This one's parallel, so I can use the same slopes. My m equals 2. And then I can use my y minus y1 equals x minus x1. So I wrote an equation, and now it wants me to graph it, so I start at 5. We go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. And then it also asks for us, I forgot to do some last one, it asks for us to graph the original. It says to graph both equations, so I also should graph the original. So I'm going to start at -3. We can see these are parallel, so they'll never cross. Okay, so this is the last one we'll do. One wants us to write an equation that's perpendicular. So I first need to find the slope of the original. So I'm going to get y by itself. So I'm going to start at -4, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. Okay, now let's put some work into finding the perpendicular. So my slope that's perpendicular is the negative reciprocal. There's my point. I have 3 over 1 times -1 over 3, which is -3 over -3, -1. So +5 down 1 over 3, down 1 over 3. You can do better than that. Still not perfect, but I think you guys get the gist. So parallel lines have the same slope and never cross. Perpendicular lines form a 90-degree angle and have negative reciprocals as slopes. Let us know if you have any questions.